Hello and welcome to our first mini weekend bonus vlog. Story is in bed and we just finished our normal vlog for the day, so this is all extra content. After Story goes to bed, I like to put away traces of Story's day so we can have some normality back to our evening. One of our 8-milers, Diogo Da Costa, asked us just recently how we make our Padron peppers recipe. So Sasha's going to run through dinner tonight, which is exactly that. So it makes sense to do it now. How far are you on the Padron pepper production?
Yeah, well, it's really simple. You get a pack of Padron peppers. Make sure they're all clean-ish.
What are they called in other countries now? Your mum bought them, didn't she? What's she called in England?
Mini peppers.
Okay,
but
so
I don't think they're quite the same.
So what do these look like now, just in case there's any difference to them? So they're not hot, are they?
No.
No, they don't taste like chili peppers, but they look like big chili peppers.
Yeah.
So you compare that to the size of my index finger. That's what they're like, by them.
There are some bigger ones.
Oh, okay. That's my middle finger, but that's a naughty finger, so I won't put that up.
And yeah, you just put them in the pan with a bit of oil. I don't put too much oil in because otherwise they go a bit too oily. And a sprinkle of salt. And then once the pan's hot, you just chuck the peppers in. And it takes maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and you just kind of go like that with the pan.
You have to wait until they blister though on the skin.
Yeah, they all, like once they've all gone a bit brown, that's it, done.
And that's the peppers done.
Yeah.
So the rest of the meal then, this
Tonight
is different.
I'm also, yeah, because I fancied some cauliflower and it was in the fridge. So there's just some cauliflower with curry powder on that's about to go in the oven.
So this is a bonus meal point, isn't it? It's not the same as the usual Padron pepper dish.
No, so I'm adding some roasted cauliflower.
What else is here?
And the chickpeas. These are going in as well. These have just got half a teaspoon of chilli on, half a teaspoon of paprika on, and a teaspoon of salt and drizzle of olive oil, and mixed it all in. So they're nice and spicy.
How long do they go in the oven for and what temperature?
I don't know what the temperature is because our oven doesn't tell me. I just turn it up to the highest.
Yes, it's probably about 210.
Maybe, yeah. And I leave them in for about 20 minutes to half an hour. So
Okay.
they go nice and crunchy. But if you don't want them as crunchy, take them out earlier.
Right. And finally, we have boiled potatoes, right?
Potatoes that I'm about to boil. Well, let's turn the oven on.
Are they sweet potatoes today, or are they just red potatoes?
No, they're just red skin potatoes.
Alright, looking forward to that. Another thing we like to have is a garlic bread with this. Are you going to explain our new technique?
Well, I have chopped up 4 cloves of garlic.
How fine? Let's see. Alright, about that fine.
Yeah. And then we used to always use olive oil on the bread whenever we wanted garlic bread, but they made the bread go super crispy. If you left it in even for a touch over time, it went really, really crunchy. So we're now using our soy margarine and then mixing the garlic with that. And then you just cut the bread like normal, and put it on and put it in the oven for a couple of minutes.
Hang on, important point you forgot to mention.
Oh, what?
Make sure the butter or margarine is refrigerated when you put it onto the bread, because then the margarine stays cooler for longer and it just produces a better result, doesn't it? Yeah, you forgot that.
Yeah.
There you go. The only other addition to this meal is rocket leaves with a little bit of balsamic vinegar on them.
Yeah,
And
you need a bit of green in every meal.
Some green. And the potatoes, they have what on them? Olive oil, salt and pepper, but when they're boiled we drain the water out and then we smash them in the pot for a bit so they go a little bit fluffy around the edges. It just increases their deliciousness, in my opinion anyway.
Yeah.
So that's it for this dish, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
It's quite simple. It's a good summer meal, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, there are like lots of bits to it, and I know I always do this. I make more work for myself because I've added the cauliflower and the garlic bread, and I didn't need to.
Yeah, it could have been quicker.
Yeah.
So there you go, Diogo. It's quite an easy dish, and I hope you make it. If you do, let us know in the comments, and maybe you can even share a picture with us on Patreon so we can see your version of the Padron pepper dish. I'm just going to go and collect the laundry from the outside now. It's another beautiful evening. Looks lovely out here. While we are on the subject of being behind the scenes, the TV interview it's still waiting. We're still waiting for it to be edited and published, I guess, on TV. The reporter has basically taken a load of footage from our vlogs and they are going to put together some kind of intro and outro and the interview in the centre, as far as I know. So we're very excited to see what they do with it. Hopefully it turns out to be a good report. Hopefully it does some benefit for our channel. Just a tractor going by. But we will let you know how you can watch this particular interview as soon as it goes online. And when we know, you will know first. So let's get the laundry in. There isn't really much here to bring in, is there? There's a couple of bibs. Okay, well, laundry's been done and while dinner's still cooking, what else has been happening that we haven't mentioned in the vlogs? I have started exercising again. Now, I stopped exercising a long time ago because I've got one of those bodies that doesn't really need much exercise to just keep maintained. But Sasha has inspired me with her workouts and her juices to get healthier, get fitter, get stronger, because now that Story is getting bigger every day and she's weighing more, I'm noticing that when I bend over to pick her up, like my back will feel a little bit, I don't know, strained or whatever, and it's like, I don't want that. I want to be a strong dad. So I've started doing exercise again. I use a website called fitnessblender.com, which is free. There are a couple of YouTubers that started a great resource, like personal trainers. You can just search for a workout on there. So if anyone's looking to do some free exercise at home, you should definitely check out their website. What else has been happening?
Do you want to watch a film?
Film?
Yeah.
Okay, I can try and load something up. Sasha wants to watch a film. This is just the thumbnail I'm working on for the weekend's Tiny Moments video, which you might have already seen, or if not, go and watch it. Now, if anyone wants to know how we watch things online, we use this site called cartoonhd.global. Now, I don't know how they get away with it, but you can pretty much watch any TV show or series on here. It's not the best quality, but it's not the worst either. You just choose your movie. I think Sasha wants to watch Snatched. And it comes up like that. Click play. And it plays. And normally it's in HD. So that's pretty cool. It smells like we're done in here, Eden. It smells like dinner is served.
It is.
And this is how it looks. This one is mine because it has more chickpeas and more potatoes.
Yep.
But otherwise, they're both the same, aren't they?
Yes.
And they are delicious. Oh, and I forgot to show the garlic bread, which looks like that. It smells lovely. Okay, it's dinner and movie time. These behind the scenes weekend vlogs are going to be our way of saying thank you to everybody who's supporting us on Patreon. We're going to be sharing information here that we don't share in the normal vlogs. Yeah. We're going to be asking questions about the direction of certain things that we've got planned, and it will only go to you guys that are making our journey more comfortable and more possible. So
our 8-milers.
Yeah, just you 8-milers. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on Monday for normal vlog, then next weekend for another little bonus video.
Are we going to do one tomorrow as well?
No, just one.
Oh.
We've got 3 YouTube channels. Just one weekend video is enough.
Alright.
Alright, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.